how I got into UFO hunting. What sparked my initial interest in aliens and UFOs? Let's go down memory lane, and I'll take you back to elementary school. I was sitting. Oh, okay. Check this out. So check this out, right? So get this. So I'm a little kid, elementary school, right? I'm sitting at my computer, minding my own business, when I could have swore I saw something out of the corner of my right eye, out of the window. Now, we had these metal blinds, and they were open, so you just see the slits. And for a split second, for about a second, I could have swore I saw something outside of my window, and then it vanished. It looked like an orb, a palm-sized white floating orb. Could have been car headlights out front in the parking lot, or it could have been, I don't know. So I was like, all right, that's super weird. A couple weeks go by. Same thing happens. I'm sitting at the computer. Could have swore I saw something out of the corner of my right eye. I look over, saw another object floating outside of my window. And again, it vanished a second later. Wait a minute. Where's the creepy? God damn, that's crickets. What the hell? There we go. Okay, can't turn off the crickets. And so that sparked my initial interest to do a little Googling about aliens and UFOs. So I found this one article, 75 signs that you've been abducted by a UFO. And I checked off about 72. And a lot of the questions were pretty dumb. It was, one of the questions was, have you ever, are you afraid of your closet? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm afraid of my closet. I was a little kid. I was like, that's a sign I've been abducted by a UFO. That's a clear sign. So I went to school, elementary school. I think I told a bunch of kids about it. Maybe I even brought the article to school and showed everyone. And then I remember walking around some stores, like a Target or something, and I saw books about UFOs or aliens. And I remember flipping through it and seeing articles and pictures about tiny implants that were taken out of people that were supposedly alien implants. And they took out these little black specks, these little things, devices, whatever, very tiny things out of people's bodies. And they claim they have no idea what these things are. So they thought, must be alien implants from, people getting abducted. So I remember seeing books like that. And that was interesting, but I didn't think too much of it. And then, The Matrix came out, which is still my favorite movie. So Star Wars, so sci-fi movies like that just got my creative juices going, and my thirst for sci-fi had begun. What kind of sound effect can I play here? Oh, here we go. What? Boom. Applause. And so then it wasn't until I moved to Bucks County at end of middle school that I really got into UFO hunting, because I moved out of Philadelphia, lots of light pollution, moved to Bucks County, less light pollution, began stargazing in my backyard, because now all of a sudden I have a backyard, and I began to stargaze for 2 to 3 hours at a time, sometimes up to 15 hours per week. So I did a lot of stargazing. I used to do a lot of stargazing. Up to 15 hours per week. That's a lot of time. But your alien boy got less time now. But soon, don't worry, we're going to do a lot more stargazing. And you can bet your bottom UFO on it. We're going to be doing a lot more UFO hunting soon. So I began to stargaze and chill at night with my thoughts, just being creative, brainstorming ideas for projects and graphic design and advertising, marketing, just thinking about the universe. It's something about the nighttime and the darkness and the quiet that, I don't know, I feel like my best ideas come to me then. But anyway, so I'm stargazing a lot, right? And before I knew it, I began to see UFOs and other strange phenomena in the sky. Just like crazy stuff, unbelievable stuff, stuff that shouldn't be real, stuff that most people would only believe if they saw, and some people would even dismiss it if they saw something. They would still be skeptical because it's that unbelievable. And yeah, even just driving down the road around there, I've seen some crazy stuff in the sky. So that's really how I got into it. I moved here, less light pollution, had a backyard all of a sudden, started stargazing a lot, started seeing stuff. And I've just been hooked. It's fascinating to see UFO sightings. It's exciting. I know some people are scared or have bad experiences, but I've seen some very exciting things. It's like a sci-fi movie. Every time you stargaze, you get to see something impossible and incredible that shouldn't exist, but it does.